Here I have what is called um, a quarter-hour cuckoo clock, and this was made in Australia. It says so right there. What I love about this clock is a few things. First of all, you can take the bellows out. Typically, with the quarter-hour cuckoo clocks, the bellows are glued in, or they're in a way in the clock that you have a hard time getting the bellows out. The second of all is how this clock is set up. And let me get a pointer. This bellow here has a wire that is attached to it that the tail of the cuckoo comes in and goes through a loop in the wire. Then this wire comes over and lifts this bellow also. Then this bellow has got a wire attached to it that connects to this rod, so it stays up in the air a little bit until this bellow comes down. And this wire here serves three purposes. First, it makes the cuckoo tilt. Second, it lifts this bellow. And lastly, it drops this bellow. And I will show you that here this cuckoo, the wire, lifted this bellow. This wire that's attached to this bellow is briefly being connected to this wire. So as I drop this bellow, you could see that this bellow is still on until this wire touches that wire, then it drops this bellow. So in real live action, I don't have the weight so you can see it all. In real live action, what I hate about these clocks is in other clocks, the way they are set up, the bellow here and this wire here, and the other clocks, the way they're set up basically the same, but this wire here that connects to this wire to leave up in the air, it's made differently. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but the way this clock is designed, there's a counterweight back here to keep this bellow up in the air to connect to this wire. And that counterweight is out of position right now. But in other quarter-hour cuckoo clocks, this whole setup is hard to get just right in order for it to function. This wheel right here, every 15 minutes, it lifts this lever here to make the cuckoo every 15 minutes. And that is why it's called a quarter-hour cuckoo clock. Now, I have to connect the wire that goes from this lever up to this lever, so that's what I'm doing next. I hope y'all are enjoying this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The only thing I'm going to do to this clock today is to get it to where it's ticking. The hands, the hour hand is on, but the minute hand, it's not set up like a typical cuckoo clock on this clock. And that's the only thing I don't like about this clock is there is a compression fit minute hand that goes on this minute arbor. It's not a screw-on type minute hand. It's not a you put a pin through the arbor type minute hand. You have to buy a minute hand that is compression fit that fits this arbor. So I'm not going to worry about that today. I'm just going to get it so it ticks away. I hope y'all like this video. In the next video, I'm going to have that wire connected. And if you watch my other YouTube videos, I already have this wire here that's going to go up through this slot. And then it's going to connect to that top wire. And then I'm going to mark where I need to bend the wire with the marker. I have another YouTube video that explains all this that I'm fixing to do, so I don't feel that I need to include that into this YouTube video. So I'm going to do that off camera, and we'll get back to you. Again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and God bless.